In today's world, it just feels like everything's moving so fast. Finding balance, getting some clarity.
Yeah.
It can feel almost impossible sometimes.
It really can. We're just swamped with distractions, pulled every which way.
Exactly. But what if the answer isn't some new app, but, well, something ancient?
You're talking about Stoicism.
I am. And, some people think it's all stiff upper lip, suppressing emotions.
Which isn't quite right, is it? Our source material, Stoic Evenings, really clarifies this. It's more about mastering your response, using that rational choice, what the Stoics called prohairesis.
Right, focusing fiercely on what's actually yours to control your judgments, your actions. That dichotomy of control.
Precisely, building that inner peace that doesn't get shaken by, whatever life throws at you.
So in this deep dive, we're going to explore how an evening routine, really rooted in these Stoic ideas, can be this incredibly powerful tool for reflection, for growth.
A dedicated time each night.
Yeah. Our mission today is pretty clear. We want to pull out the most vital bits from Stoic Evenings, a guide to purposeful reflection. We want to show you how you can build an evening ritual that really taps into that Stoic wisdom and actually boosts your well-being.
And what's really key there, I think, is realizing that dedicating that time each evening to properly look back at your day, it gives you this amazing ability to learn from what happened.
Yeah.
And crucially, to set real intentions for the next day. It really drives home that knowing something isn't enough.
Right.
You have to understand it, apply it. That's where the value is, especially self-knowledge.
Absolutely. So let's get into the heart of it, the power of that evening reflection.
Okay.
The guide says the first core practice is just taking that moment, reflecting on the day's events. But it's more than just a quick playback in your head, isn't it? What's the Stoic angle here?
That's a really important point. For the Stoics, this wasn't casual. It was like a moral audit. Seneca talked about bringing ourselves before ourselves.
A moral audit. Okay.
Yeah. So you look at what went well. Maybe you were kind when it was tough or kept your cool. You see your prohairesis, your rational choice working well there. Celebrate that virtue in action.
Okay.
But just as important, maybe more so, is looking at where you could improve.
Without beating yourself up about it.
Exactly. It's not about harsh self-criticism. It's about clear, non-judgmental understanding. That's prosauge, constant attention. Did you snap at someone? Did you let some minor irritation ruin your calm? Acknowledging these things without the judgment, that's what creates the space to grow.
So it builds resilience, wisdom for tomorrow.
Precisely. It makes tomorrow more intentional.
That's a huge shift. Not just what happened, but how did I use my principles?
Okay, so once you've got that clarity, the guide says shift to appreciation, gratitude.
Yeah.
What makes the Stoic way of doing gratitude different from just, thinking of happy thoughts?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting, I think. Listing 3 good things. Great start, absolutely.
But the Stoic layer adds depth. It's about cultivating amor fati.
Love of fate.
Yeah, loving what happens, accepting and appreciating everything that comes your way, not just the easy stuff.
Even the tough stuff.
Well, accepting its necessity, learning from it, and appreciating the small joys too, that cup of tea, a smile, recognizing they're fleeting.
Right, impermanence.
Exactly. Contemplating that makes you appreciate them more now. It shifts your whole perspective to see the abundance you actually have.
Even on bad days.
Especially on bad days. It sets you up for a more resilient tomorrow.
Okay, so you've reflected, you've practiced gratitude, your mind's a bit clearer. The guide suggests this is the perfect time to learn from the masters.
Yeah.
Reading Stoic texts.
Yes, exactly. Drawing on that wisdom. Think Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus.
But it's not about just reading a chapter quickly before bed.
Oh, definitely not. It's about digestion, not just consumption. You pick a passage, maybe something that speaks to a challenge you face that day.
Yeah.
And you really think about it. How do these teachings apply to my life?
How do you make sure that sticks, though?
Good question. The guide strongly recommends keeping a journal.
Journaling, right.
Jot down your insights, your thoughts on the passage. It's not just a diary. It's a tool for that prosauge. Again, attention to your judgments, your actions.
So you track your progress and living virtuously.
Exactly. It helps you internalize the principles, makes your life more intentional, more fulfilling.
Okay, so we've looked back, reflected, found gratitude, learned from the past. Now, looking forward, setting intentions for tomorrow.
Yes. Planning ahead.
You start by identifying key tasks. Work stuff, personal goals, write them down. Makes sense, creates a roadmap.
Standard practice, really helpful.
But then the guide adds something that feels very Stoic.
Ah, yes, the visualization of challenges.
Right. Tell us about that. It's not just positive thinking.
No, not at all. This is the premeditatio malorum.
Premeditation of evils. Sounds a bit gloomy.
But it's incredibly empowering, actually. It's not about dwelling on the negative. It's like inoculating yourself.
Okay, how so?
You mentally rehearse potential difficulties. How would you handle them using Stoic principles? Maintaining calm, accepting what you can't control, responding virtuously.
So you're preparing to face problems with reason, not panic.
Precisely. It's mental rehearsal. It builds a proactive mindset. You're ready not just for success, but for navigating whatever comes. Purpose, clarity, big benefits.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, now, to make this whole evening routine really work, the environment matters. Creating serenity.
Crucial.
First thing the guide mentions. Disconnect from technology, which, let's be honest, can feel almost impossible some nights.
It's a real challenge for many of us.
Why is this so important from a Stoic view, beyond just, less screen time is good?
Well, the Stoics were big on guarding your impressions, what you let into your mind.
Do they?
Technology bombards us. Alerts, feeds, endless impressions that can easily disrupt that inner calm we're trying to build.
So setting a specific time, like an hour or two before bed, to just unplug.
Yes, it creates a tech-free zone, a sanctuary for your mind to actually think, to be calm, without constant pings and notifications.
It allows your mind to unwind properly.
Exactly. Enhances the whole routine, leads to better rest, and you start the next day clearer, ready.
Okay, that's a powerful one. Another idea for transitioning to calm and adding some joy is a creative hobby.
Yes, this is a great one.
Painting, writing, music, maybe crafting, anything that resonates. It's not just about relaxing, is it?
No, it's more than that. It's a virtuous use of leisure time, a way to express yourself. Making it a regular thing lets you tap into that creativity and unwind in a way that feels genuinely fulfilling.
And the guide even suggests sharing what you create.
It does. With friends, family, maybe a local group or online, getting feedback, encouragement, it connects to that Stoic idea of oikiosis.
Oikiosis and our natural connection to community.
Exactly. It nurtures your art, but also your social bonds. It's enriching on multiple levels.
Which leads perfectly to the final element, connecting with loved ones.
Absolutely essential.
The guide really emphasizes spending quality time. Yeah. Not just being in the same room scrolling on phones.
Right. Meaningful conversation, sharing about your day, listening actively with empathy.
Really being present with them.
Yes. Validating their experiences, fostering real communication. And the guide suggests shared activities too.
Yeah, like cooking together, playing a game, even just going for a walk.
Simple things, but they create shared joy, strengthen those bonds, that oikiosis again, and just massively enhance your overall well-being.
Okay, so let's tie this all together for you, the listener. We've really dug into building an evening routine inspired by Stoicism, for growth, for well-being. We've talked about that rigorous self-reflection prasosh, practicing gratitude with amor fati, a short meditation to guard your impressions.
Reading the Stoics to deepen your proheresis, your rational choice.
Setting intentions using premeditatio malorum, that premeditation of challenges.
Disconnecting from tech to guard your calm. Engaging in creative hobbies.
And connecting with loved ones, nurturing that oikiosis.
And each one of these, seen through that Stoic framework, really does contribute to a life that feels more mindful, definitely more resilient, and ultimately more fulfilling.
We really hope you explore these. Try implementing them in your own evenings.
See how they feel. They can genuinely transform things, your development, your happiness.
Absolutely. And as you start thinking about your own Stoic-inspired evenings, here's a final thought to leave you with.
Okay.
How might designing these quiet, intentional moments for yourself each day, how might that not just improve your evenings, but maybe subtly reshape how you see time itself and reshape your capacity for real self-mastery?